Hi, I'm Anthony Rose, founder and CEO at Seedlegals. Seedlegals is a new startup that will take care of all the legals around incorporating, funding, and running your company. But before I tell you about Seedlegals, let's take a step back. You're an entrepreneur and you've run around town, you're in the bath, you're in the shower, you have an idea. Bing! And we've all read the literature. We know that the first thing we need to do is the mom test. Is it a good idea or is it a bad idea? Ask the right questions to decide whether to move to the next step. So you've been there, you've done that, you've worked out it's a great idea. You've read the literature, you've read about Lean Startup, about Agile, you've got together with a couple of developer friends, and you've been working on your idea. And now it is time to get your first funding round. And now, problem. Oh my God, the complexity of the funding round. We found there are 24 things that investors are going to look for you to do, from the articles of incorporation to the shareholders agreement to the IP assignments, the warranties, the representations, stock options potentially in the future. It's a huge list, and that's where everybody gets stuck. So breathe. That's what we created Seedlegals for. So Seedlegals completely changes. It's a website, a portal where you go in. The first thing you can do is, if you've got multiple companies, maybe you're a founder on one, or you're a developer and you've got stock options on another, it's your portal where you can log in and see everything in one go. So dive into a company and you've got your dashboard. You can see the cap table, who owns which shares in the company. You can add people. You can look at the events that are coming up. When do I need to file things with Companies House? Firstly, you build your team. So you add shareholders, you add directors, you add teammates, and you can give them roles, which means as you add service agreements, shareholder agreements, you can give permissions to different people to see different documents. And now what we do is we revolutionize the way that documents are created. So anyone who's done a legal agreement knows if you're sending 20-page, red line, track change, Word documents around, it's awful. And we replace that with a beautiful interface where we ask you questions and answers. We provide expert advice, tutorials for every company stage. And importantly, by templating or templating agreements, we can provide analytics. So you'll find many websites where you can get documents, template agreements, but the problem is it's a bit like giving you some sugar and some eggs and a chicken and some flour and say, make dinner. What we do is we give you the answers to use. So we use analytics across hundreds of deals to say, if your investor says, I want your founder shares to vest in 3 years, is that good, or are they really screwing you? And we can give you the answer so you can come up with the right agreements quickly and easily. And of course, we build the agreements you can download and export. You can send them to a lawyer to verify. We hope you don't need to, and we can hope you can do everything in our portal. And then it comes to your first funding round. And again, we make things really simple by saying, choose your funding stage. This is seed funded. I'm looking for my first round. And you then build your cap table, you add shareholders, you can see who owns what. And here's the coolest part, which is you can do exit scenario modelings. This is usually horribly complicated, but we make it easy. So at £4 million valuation, you lose everything. At £5 million, you make a fortune. This is very difficult to tell otherwise. So we're about to launch. We're looking for beta testers, companies looking for the early funding round. Please head to the website. And I think also, and really importantly, is we're growing. We're hiring, we're looking for full stack, we're looking for AngularJS, and we're looking for Java Spring developers. So please give us a call. Thank you very much.